is your life, so always be strong. Keep moving on. Your dreams will always come true. You'll get there if you believe. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. You're listening to Pastor Larry Ajanaku.
So be obsessed with the right thoughts. Don't entertain the wrong. As long as you don't entertain the wrong thoughts, you will eventually get there. So make strong habits. Form a habit formed out of a disciplined, and a positively developed habit. Motivation gets you started, but it is one thing that keeps you on. What keeps you going is your habit. Motivation gets you started, but it's your habit that keeps you on. I tell people, I've spoken with several people when I'm having a chat with people to talk with them, and they say, hey, what's happening? I feel everything is dry. I ask them several times, they say, what motivates you? What inspires you? For someone like me, music inspires me. Results inspires me. When I have good results, just like many of us. But everyone must discover what inspires you. If you don't discover what inspires you, a wise man said, very soon you will aspire. You will aspire. So you have to find out what inspires you. And once you discover what inspires you, that is the language that kickstarts you. So what do? Stay within what inspires you. If it's music, a particular kind of music, listen to it. Don't run dry. Forming strong habits, you must do whatever you have to do 2 or 3 times in a week. You have to do it 2 or 3 times in a week. A lot of people struggle with weight. Say, oh, I'm just having so much weight. I tell you, don't see doing your workout as a cheers. No, turn it to a habit. Or how do you do it? Turn it to a habit and create pleasure around it. If music inspires you and you're staying on the treadmill, get that music, stop your hair with it, and keep jumping on the treadmill. You realize that you will lose weight and you will be streamed, just like myself. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
You're on the right track.
I'm on the right track. Okay, I need to persist more. So you just realize that you eventually get there. 2 or 3 to 5 minutes of regular habit of those things, you realize you get there. What are the habits of a persistent person? I'm beginning now to coast down. If you have any question, please just note, we'll look at it. A person that is persistent must be able to adjust and adapt. You must be able to adjust and adapt. Remember, last month we looked at the place of direction. We said something which was very important last month. We said, you can change your direction, but you cannot change what? Your destination. Your destination is your final goal. But the direction through which you might go may change. Let's take, for example, if possibly you are going to a particular direction, to a particular destination, and there is a roadblock, maybe there's an accident, and the road is closed. What do? You don't get stuck there. You just change your direction. You change your direction, look for another route, but you will ultimately know you have to get to your final destination. And if you remember, we used the example of that beautiful voiced lady that talks to you in your car. Possibly you're going to somewhere, and you say, well, maybe I'm going to Calgary, and you punch it, and tells you, move forward, turn left, you turn left, turn right, you turn right. Why? Because you have to follow a direction to get to your destination. But assuming you tell the lady, well, lady, shut up. I don't want to listen to you. The lady does not do it. When you change or you miss your direction, the lady will say, recalculating, and will tell you again, why don't you turn left, turn right again, If you tell the lady, no, I'm not listening, I never see the lady just say, excuse me, I've had enough of you. I'm walking out of this place. No. She keeps telling you. So your direction must change. So for everyone who have to persist, you must not just know your direction, you must know your destination, you must be able to make adjustments and also to adapt. Don't just stubbornly persist in the face of evidence of plans not working, but look for a better way to success. You have to look for a better way to success. When you are on the route of the path of persistence, you may see dead ends, you may see detours, but be sure that you will eventually reach your destination. Persistence will always take you to your destination. You may get to a dead end, you may see a detour, you may see a roundabout, but you can be very sure you will eventually get to your destination. So, to make number four habit of persistent people is you must have strong burning desires. You must have strong burning desires. Like I said, you have to find what motivates you. If you want something, I bet you can get it. Do you know? If you make up your mind today, I am going to go on vacation by September with my whole family. If you, no matter how large your family is, possibly as large as 5, 6, 8 families, and you want to go and travel, you possibly want to go to Mexico, it's going to cost a lot. I tell you sincerely, if you really want it badly, you really want it, you will not find an excuse for it. You get it. Provided you persist. Provided you persist. Repeated failures, detours, dead ends, they cannot stop a persistent person. They cannot. They cannot stop a persistent person. It's just like a young maid or a young lady who makes up her mind, this is the guy I want to marry. And possibly your parents says, no, we don't like that guy. We're not going to allow you to marry that guy. Will is smiling at, I hope you know that story. I'm telling you sincerely, most people that persist, they eventually get what they desire. They eventually get it. So, okay. Some people run away. Just a look. That's not encouraged. You know, don't run away with your parents. But I tell you sincerely, you can put your feet to the ground. Such may not be so common in this part of the world, but we see it here and there. Pockets of such, where parents just say, we don't want you to marry this guy. We don't. But you know, some parts of the world, when the parents insist, you must, you cannot, you realize that such people, or such ladies, or such couple, if they make up their mind and stay put, then nothing's going to stop them. At the end of the day, you realize that everything will come around. Their parents will come around and say, okay, finally you can go. And that is the way persistence works. In anything you want, anything. The only thing is, stop eating your head on the wrong direction. Be flexible to change your direction. You realize that with persistence, you eventually get there. And last, what are the habits? Because this, I'm looking at this because it's very important. Habits is number 5. You must have role models. Role models that will act as a guide or as a mentor for you. Role models. These are role models are people that you have carefully chosen as mentors to inspire you. To inspire you. You must have, for every journey you want to get to, you must have a role model. You must have a picture that you have in mind. You must have a role model that inspires you, that you follow closely. They stand you out. And you know one thing? When you have a role model and you're following hard on your role model, at times people may misunderstand you. In fact, people may not even see what you are going through. It's just like I said, when I was building the chest, it looked like a skeleton when I started off. But as I followed the model, what was my role model? The manual. As I eventually followed the model, I got to my destination. Yeah, I got there to my destination. So, it is not enough for you to want to persist, but persist and make sure you have a picture, a role model. Your role model at times you may need to go visit and talk to the person. And I will always encourage when you get a role model, make sure it is somebody who has done what you are doing before and has succeeded in it. I tell people many times, when you are in a relationship and possibly you're having a challenge in your relationship, the best people to go and ask for help may not be somebody who's just crashed in his relationship. I know not all relationships that crash is as a result of the people who are in it, situation and circumstance. Maybe you just have a very small fraction. But if you're going to ask for help, go to somebody who is succeeded, who is succeeding. You want to have a role model? You want to go in a particular business? Go look for somebody who has gone through it before. Because there's no need reinventing the wheel. The wheel is always a circle. And what you are going through, somebody has gone through it before. So what do? Get a role model that you can possibly put a call to. You can possibly talk with. You can possibly speak with. Hey, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I don't know why this business is going this way. I don't know why this academic is going this way. What am I doing wrong? You may just realize that you may just be doing one single thing wrong and you may be powering down the whole system. So, there is need for you to get a role model. And when you follow your path on your role model, or when you have a pattern and you're following that, listen to me carefully. When you are setting out, not everybody will be out on that journey with you. Not everybody. No. It's you that you know where you're going to. You have to. It's like a train. When the train wants to start off, or possibly a truck or a moving object, some will come in and sit with your vision, with what you want to do. Some will expect you to keep moving before they see that, okay, is this train really moving? Some may even discourage you. Some will even come to say, it's never worked. Can't you see that possibility? But immediately you start doing and it's working, your business, your vision, whatsoever, then they will come back and say, oh, actually, I didn't see what you saw. But you just have to see. So it is very, very important. Persistence is extremely crucial. I'm going to ramp off now, so we can have time for question, with the story of a lady, of a woman. She was a widow. Her husband died, and then the in-laws took properties from her. They took the husband's possession. Why? Because they just felt maybe she killed her husband so that she could have the life insurance or something. She killed the husband so that she could have the life insurance or something. And this woman kept going to a judge and asking the judge, can you please make this correction for me? Can you please correct this? Our children are suffering. This judge said, no, I'm not going to look at you because what I've had is discouraging. And this woman kept going to the judge every day. And then one day the judge said, hey, if I don't answer this widow, one day she's going to wear me out, she's going to kill me. That's what I just told you. It's in Luke chapter 18, verse 3 to 8. Luke chapter 18, 3 to 8. So one day she's going to wear me out. She's going to wear me out. The judge said, even though I don't fear God, and I don't fear anyone, but by this woman coming persistently every day, I don't want to die. And the judge said, okay, I grant you your request. Go have access to the property that belongs to your state husband, to your late husband, and all. Now listen to me carefully. If that widow had stayed on her own, she would have died poor. She would have died without the benefits. But she kept persisting. She kept going on. That example could be likened to the example of our friend that we talked about, Debbie. If Debbie had been a little bit persistent, he would have possibly made his millions. Just by all the hard work that he has done, 3 feet away from the gold mine, and he turned back. So the question to us this morning is this: how persistent are you? Many are listening of us, many people are listening to me, right, possibly on the internet, or possibly here. You're about to give up. You're about to throw the caution into the wind. But I'm here to tell you, don't throw it in. Don't throw in the towel. Don't throw in the towel. The person you are fighting and boxing with, that situation, is about to throw in the towel, but just a little bit more. If you just hang on in there, that will make the whole lot of difference. And here I'm going to stop. What plans do you have for the year? What dreams have you gotten? What dreams have you gotten? You will be in the right direction, but how persistent are you? You want to go into business, you want to be an entrepreneur? Oh, everyone was excited. Yeah, I will go all the way. Have you visited those dreams again? Have you persisted? If you have not, then you have to go back to it. You have to go back to it.
Take dominion on all God's creations. Never give up. Your destiny's your life. So always be strong. Keep moving on. Your dreams will always come true. You'll get there if you believe. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. So rise up and be strong. Hold on and take your place. You're listening to Pastor Lanre Ajanaku